headed home for Christmas. I just got out of work and Cody and the kids picked me up.
Now we are going home to get our suitcases and some snacks for the road. Yeah.
And our dog.
And our dog.
And Becca.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hit the road.
Without our camper.
Just with the truck, and I think we're gonna...
And we're gonna get gummies.
I think we're probably going to hit Dallas right around rush hour, which is gonna be like... but at least this time we don't have the camper. We're gonna eat gummies?
Yeah. In the truck. In the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna eat corn in the truck.
Corn nuts. I went shopping for snacks last night and I bought the kids things that I don't think they have tried before. Corn nuts was one of them. So I'm like, they're like, what are these?
What are these?
And then somebody at work actually...
Are they nuts that taste like corn?
Yeah. And then somebody at work brought this, it's zesty garlic, strive, beef built-in. They're called built-in, like, it's beef jerky, but it's all natural ingredients, 16 grams of protein, no sugar. 100% natural and no stuff. Like, the ingredients are simple. It's like beef vinegar contains 2% less of salt, garlic powder, raisin juice concentrate, black pepper, white pepper, coriander, clove, nutmeg, and onion powder. That is all.
None of your viewers want to hear that.
No, they
That's
do
I'm glad
because
you paused.
no,
So you can cut that
they
out.
want it. They want to hear this because they want this now.
It's healthy for their kids.
It's
If you have any.
Strive.
It's
by
probably like
Built-in.
$12
I don't
for
know.
that little bag. Normal jerky is
For a little.
And I like how you say no sugar. Who puts sugar in their jerky?
This is not paused. You're chatting on.
Great, you can cut it out.
I'm not cutting that out. That was good.
In the head of, then his eyes would get stuck like that. If I did this, and she smacked me and I did that, then my eyes would be like that forever. A baby, I play on my tablet so much. Ow! You don't need
Okay, we're finally on the road. I got my geek gear on so we can sleep whenever, and kids got snacks. We're probably gonna stop and get some lunch. We have 1,349 miles to drive to be home. So it's gonna be a long ride. 20 hours. So we were planning on getting on the road probably at like noon, and now it's like 2 o'clock. So we'll probably get up to Dallas around
Traffic.
rush hour traffic. And it's like Dallas is always rush hour traffic. I think it's just
Why are you eating them?
busy.
Put one in your mouth.
I guess Dallas is my number one concern right now. Okay, are we ready? We're ready. We're hitting the road.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we stayed in a hotel.
Yep. This will be the longest thing.
So Cody was just saying we should talk about how we don't have our camper with us, and our camper is our home and it has all of our stuff in it, so we have to actually pack the truck for a road trip, which is a lot more difficult than I guess we realized, because
You realize?
well, then I realized because it's not like we have a cap on our truck and we just have the back seat. So the kids are gonna sleep through the night in the truck, and so we have pillows and blankets, but then we also have suitcases and we have Christmas presents that we're bringing up. So Cody loaded up the bed of the truck, which we don't have a tarp over any of it. So I guess I was a little concerned about that. I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, he strapped it down, but I don't know. I think when we might put a tarp over it before the end of this road trip, but who knows. So yeah, it was like kind of crazy. A lot goes into packing
It was more
when you're
goes
not bringing your
into
house with you.
Getting your camper ready for leaving.
Do you want to talk about how you got the camper ready?
I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna look at the camera. I'll
That's
talk to it. So it's been getting down to like 30s and stuff like that at night. So we have heated hoses, but I didn't necessarily want to leave the water on in case, a water line breaks while we're gone and floods everything. So we had to disconnect the water, pretty much the steps you would take to winterize a camper is what we had to do before we left. We didn't run like RV antifreeze through the lines. We ran air through the lines and flushed all the water out. Shut the gas off so there was no fire or explosion. Because it's just an older unit. I don't know if the furnace would get faulty or, well, if the furnace is set at a temperature and you run out of gas, eventually it'll just start running and stay running until it gets to that temperature. So we had to shut the furnace off and shut gas off just to be on the safe side. I did leave the electricity hooked up to the camper for our refrigerator because we didn't empty the refrigerator freezer, but I unplugged and shut everything else off. So pretty much the only thing, I got like a scratch here. The only thing that has electricity is our refrigerator, and then our front outlet. We have Christmas lights on a timer for a Christmas competition at the campground for while we're gone. But yeah, you pretty much got to get it almost winterized. If the temperatures are going to be colder, you're going to be gone that long. You don't want to trust certain things like that to happen because you come back to a pretty bad mess.
You want to tell them about what the campground is going to do for us while we're gone?
Yeah, so another awesome thing about the campground we're at, so we're at Stone Oak RV Ranch, right? I think?
Stone Oak Ranch.
Stone Oak RV Ranch. And me and Nicole just love this place. So they're still in the process of finishing everything up. So it's not all completely open, but they're just so great there. And we kind of just let them know that we were going to be out of town and stuff like that. And they're going to send a maintenance person in the morning and in the afternoon just to kind of walk around and check things out and make sure someone wasn't tampering with the camper while we were gone, or there wasn't anything leaking or any issues. So that's kind of really nice that they're willing to keep an eye on it for us without charging us, so it's a really great place and really nice people.
I agree. The people here are super nice. I think down here in general, people are super nice and they know what customer service is. The people at Stone Oak Ranch RV Resort, you walk in and they're just like, oh, we love that. Oh, let's have a Christmas competition and we'll have everybody put your Christmas lights up and everybody, we're going to compete to see who has the best whatever, and everybody's going to vote, and we're going to have food truck Fridays, and they have all these cool ideas planned, and it's a brand new resort, and you can tell they're super excited to be in this business, which makes all the difference when you are doing an RV resort, because there's long-term RVers and there's people who are retired, but there's also younger people, especially since COVID hit. I would say so many young people are traveling full-time now, and you have to be willing to change your business plan, and I think a lot of RV parks don't. They're just ooh, we'd rather just no kids, no pets, just old people, and sorry. That was kind of
retired people.
I shouldn't say old people. Yeah, retired people who are quiet and maybe have one little dog who doesn't bark. I don't know.
Well, what's nice is the manager of the campground and a lot of the workers all stay there as well. So they know what, they treat you the way you wanted to be treated, because they're also there being treated the same way. So that's what's neat. Whereas, a couple of the other places, it was the owner running everything, and they weren't staying there, so they were just, super picky about it. So I think it helps that the manager stays at the campground and, camps and does the same thing.
Yeah, like she's one of us,
Yeah.
She's yeah, I live the same life and I want it to be this perfect, so I'm gonna make it perfect for everyone. And she's just, and by perfect, I mean just super, super sweet. So thanks for coming along. Well, we made it to Dallas.
Nuts I'm going. Happy.
Yeah, Cody's going crazy because we've been in a traffic jam. We've only gotten 4 miles and we've been in the same traffic jam for 45 minutes. Awesome. We just got home to Green Bay. We're at Cody's dad's house right now. And this is where we stay when we come home because he's got a spare bedroom and everything. So we're exhausted and now we're just gonna probably like hang out here for the night, and I'm gonna have a couple glasses of wine. And